Yo, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to do a quick unboxing of this LED light that I have. It is a straight up unboxing. I'm going to do a little setup of how to set it up. But it's one of those lights that go in the background of wherever it is, and it's going to change LEDs and you can control it with your phone. So quick unboxing of it. I'm going to go get my little razor. I'm going to open it up and let's see. Alright. So when you open the box, let's see what really came inside this package. Oh, wow. Small little LED light in the big old box. So here is, what it is a corner floor lamp, straight up like this. And what it can do, it can play, it changes the light via music. You can change it to a timer. It has like 50,000 hours of lifetime. It has 90 LEDs. You can change it by scenes and 16 million color changing effects. It's got some buttons and control, and you can actually set it up with your phone. So let's see how to open this. Oh, there it is. So straight up from the first, there's a little sticker right here. My razor again. And let's cut open the sticker. And now we can get it unlocked. All right, there we go. All right, so inside the box, you have your little wire right here. Put that to the side. Looks like the power cable. That's USB to like a kind of like a 5-volt. And I'm assuming these are the LEDs itself. So here's your LED strip panel or spindle where all the LEDs are located. And there's the box with the remote. Looks like a double-sided tape right here. And a controller. Okay, so here's the RF blaster. So imagine you plug it in and you have the power via USB port. So power it up via the wall outlet. So it's just simple 5-volt and it'll turn on. So it doesn't take much power. And it looks like here is the stand itself. Alright, ooh. I'll move this to the side. And here's probably the instruction manual of how to set it up and such. And here's looks like the bar for the floor. One corner, it's a little piece of metal, pretty heavy. And or this looks like this one got returned. Huh. Okay, I guess if everything works, it'll be still fine. All right. Yep. Looks like there's an extra component right here. I'll put that to the side. All right. So I have. Let's see. I need to unwrap this, take it apart, and wrap the other side. Plastic wrap. And this looks like the bars to make it stand up. Okay. Oh, okay. So these are the bars that make it stand up, or the vertical bars, and this is what the LED light shines through. So your diffusion. So I'm assuming you will use this bar. There's a couple screws in there. So this is the corner bar, and that you will leave in the corner of the room. And you will screw in probably this piece of it. Okay, so it's just like that. I guess you use these screws to lock it in place so it doesn't move. That's simple enough. There's no really any extra things that you need. So I'm gonna start off with getting the Allen wrench and screwing it in. Finding the bits. Okay, look at that. There you go. Alright, so it doesn't move out. So once you screw in one, it's kind of tight. It doesn't move out the way. So I just do it for the other side. Looks like it's like a pretty simple, easy setup. You don't really need instructions, but we might have to take a look at them if we can figure out how to do this. So, all right, got that part. Let's get this in. So there's some cushions on the bottom of it. So we'll assume that is the bottom portion of it. and it does have a logo on there. It's this LED light's from a brand called Trustan, Trustan. So if you wanted to know the brand, if you want to look it up yourself. And I'm gonna lock it up. It came with an extra one, so in case you lose one of these bolts, you can get it replaced. Alright, locked it in place. Let's see, one more. It did come with a little Ziploc bag. Okay. Alright, and in terms of the bar itself, you will need to find a part that has the little nut socket. And so once you have the nut socket, I'm assuming you're gonna just screw it in right here. So it locks it in place. And make sure it goes right there. Because the light would face, actually, where would it face? Can you change it? Oh. I guess you assume it'll face you, okay. Or the wall? I guess so. Alright, so I guess it'll face, if you want to listen, I guess you can face the other way. But we'll take a look at the spindle first and see how to set that up. The little piece of tape holding it in place. So, let's see. And the top. Oh. Before you screw it in place, there's a little hole right here that I'm assuming once you put it out, you can see where it ends and plug it in at towards the bottom. So let's try to figure that out. Alright. Looks like I ran out of battery on the Insta360, but we can continue going. So we have the spindle right here, and this is where it would come out on the bottom. So I'm going to set up this way. So I'm gonna have to take it off first. Unscrew it off. And once you unscrew it off, make sure you feed this in line into it. Or just feed the bottom. It'll probably be easier with this because it's shorter. If it can fit in there. If not, then yep, it doesn't fit in there, so you have to use this to feed it through. So I'm gonna feed it through the whole entire tube. So it does come with 3M sticky tape. So you would stick it onto this metal bar on the wall, against the wall, I would assume, because how else would it stay on there if you didn't do so? So it looks like you feed it through just like that, and it holds it, plugs into place just like this. So a little square, it's rounded and hooks it on. That will hold it in place. And the bar itself, you should take off the tape and align against the wall. It should be good, just like this. There we go. Okay. Let's test this out, actually. Let's plug in a... Okay. Let's plug it in and lock it in place. So you can see that there is a hook on here, and as well as a ridge on that end as well. So I'm gonna plug it in because it'll connect and lock it in place just like that. And once I lock it in place, I'm gonna need a brick. So I'm gonna use this brick that I have, power it up, and turn on. All right, cool. Let's say I want to change it all to one color. You can change it all to one color. Oh, here's the remote. And in order to use the remote, you have to make sure you pull the tab so the battery actually works. So now that I have it, I'm gonna turn it off, turn it on, and as you can see right now, it's a rainbow colored. I'm gonna press the blue button, and hopefully all of it's blue, and all of it's blue. I'll press the red button, and all of it's kind of, well, the purple button, sorry, and the green button, all of it's green. I think the green shows up the easiest. In terms of the LED, you just kind of have to like put some tape on the back of it and hold it in place. And if you want it to diffuse it, you slip this down it to get it to diffuse. I don't know if you click it in place, but I think you have to slide it down. Yeah. So it'll just make it work, and you see the green diffusion for the light. And that's pretty much all there is to this LED strip. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the rest of the video. So I'm gonna take off these this tape, slowly put it on there. Start taping it to the wall. Okay, and I'm gonna put another bar on there. This is how. There we go. All right. But I can't slide this piece of plastic down. I want to see if there's an easier way to take it, put it on. This plastic is tough. There we go. I got it now. Snap it in. Requires a little bit of work, but once it works, and then, ooh, and there's a piece of plastic on there that you can take off. So, same with this one. Snap this one inside too, make it flush. Now that we have this, I'll put this on the ground. And let's see if we can do the rest of it right here. So I'm gonna show you. So place another last bar. This is the end, and slide this in place. All right, the last piece. I think it goes just one way. All right, I believe that's the cap. I think this is the cap that goes on the end of it. So we'll take off the rest of the tape and put the rest of the LED lights on there like this. And now that the LEDs are the 3M is taped onto the metal, place the last piece of plastic. You're gonna, it takes a little bit of work, but you have to kind of pinch it in. Make sure it's lined up right on one side, and we're just gonna snap the other end to the bar. So just like this. So I use my finger to snap it in place. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm almost done. A couple more snaps. And snapped in place. All right. And then for the final step, get the cap and put it on the top and cap it so it doesn't get loose. And there you go. Now you have a standing pole LED light. And it's color changing, so So we're gonna try to test that out. You can turn off this, turn on, and dim the brightness to different levels. I think this is the brightest. This is the brightest right there. Change it red, green, and blue. That is cool. Make it white as well. And actually, I wonder if this is sound. So it's kind of cool. That's a little sound thing too. It'll react to noise, and you can actually like build it just cool. So it's like a different colors of beams. That's really all there is to this. It comes with a couple of backup things in case you lose the part or it breaks. There's an extra one of these and an extra bolt or a little screw in case that you lose it. And then another 3M sticky tape. I'm not sure what this is used for. And then the Allen wrench that came with it. Of course, the plug if you don't use it by battery. And that's all there is really to this video. So if you have any question about this LED light bar, please make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'm make sure to try to answer it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.